Hey guys, it's Josh Vision. I'm here to bring to you pretty much a little bit of a Viking discussion video based on Ubbe, Hvitserk, and Magerethe. So, in the previous episode, we've seen a little bit of dissension amongst the brothers when it comes to Ubbe and Hvitserk, obviously. It seems as though Ubbe, especially from the first episode of Season 4B, he has made it clear his feelings for Magerethe. And it seemed as though Magerethe, recuperated those feelings. It seemed like she felt the same way Ubbe felt about her, and she didn't care about any of the brothers. We have to remember from when the brothers were on the beach, Ubbe was like, you know what? I think he's the only brother that viewed Magerethe as more than just cattle. She wasn't a slave. She wasn't a servant girl. But lo and behold, Hvitserk returns. He comes back, and now it seems as though Hvitserk is the love of Magerethe's life now, and Hvitserk has changed. He has been baptized, in his little journey over to the Mediterranean, and now he sees everything so fucking clearly now. So now we have competition, even though Ubbe is married to Magerethe. It's obvious that probably at this point in time, Magerethe's feelings for Ubbe are kind of fleeting, and Hvitserk's the guy she truly wants to be with, although she probably still, most likely still does like Ubbe a lot. And another thing that she mentioned, in regards to the whole Ubbe-Hvitserk not just love triangle, but it seems rivalry. It always seems, even as children, that Ubbe seemed to be one step ahead of Hvitserk. And it was expanded upon more so in this particular episode after the marriage, with Hvitserk and Ubbe running that little course. And despite how hard Hvitserk tried, him and Ubbe's going full throttle, Hvitserk was this close, but no cigar. And one thing that was very interesting to me is when Hvitserk and Magerethe and Ubbe are in the room together before their threesome, Magerethe says that, why aren't you guys jealous? And Ubbe said, because they're Vikings. Then again, I call bullshit. Because clearly when Hvitserk and Magerethe having the googly eyes for each other, Ubbe was not liking that. The dude was in his chair like this, with his little, ale like, I should smack this dude. How disrespectful. And obviously, you don't do that to your brother, in regards to his wife, whatever, especially. You don't try to make play for your brother's wife. Again, different time, different era, and these brothers was sharing Magerethe at one point, so, all logic goes out the fucking window, huh? Either way, she made it seem, she's like, I think Magerethe said, okay, then let's see if you guys truly are, if you guys could truly not be jealous of one another. So as we know, she kissed Ubbe, Hvitserk wasn't feeling that. Then she kissed Hvitserk, Ubbe wasn't feeling that. So it's kind of interesting thinking about how Ragnar had a fascination with his servant girl, Yidu, and Ubbe and Hvitserk saw her die. They saw Ragnar kill her. So it's just kind of strange and weird how they sort of have the same fixation, with the servant girl. But they'll probably explain that later in the series, or probably do another video on it. But yeah, I feel as though Magerethe is probably trying to do a little bit of power play, because at first we gotta remember she was a servant girl. Now she's legit. Now she's married to a son of Ragnar, and it seems as though she might have some ulterior motives. She probably, well, I don't know, maybe. I don't know. I feel as though she probably, at some point, is going to want the other to kill the other or something, or she wouldn't mind at this particular point. Maybe she wants to be queen, of Kagan. Maybe Ivar might come out the blue, and he might make her, his queen. Who fucking knows? All I know is that with this whole thing with Ubbe Hvitserk, it's bound to explode. I just hope, in the next few episodes, especially come season 5, that although we know Ivar and Bien, well, especially Ivar, definitely come the top dog, amongst his brothers, I want to see more of a level playing field. You know, I want the brothers to be sort of like on equal terms with each other. Hell, Sigurd's at the bottom of the list. I even want some love for Sigurd, even though he could be a prick sometimes. You know, but yeah, I see something going on with Ubbe and Hvitserk. You know, with men, you know, when it comes to women, we tend to do stupid shit. You know, it's just brewing. And I don't care how Viking they are, something's gonna hit the fan. But yeah.